We got our annual park pass.
This is one of the most beautiful runs I've already done. We did not prepare for the call.
We're Erin and Brandon. After 3 months of converting our Ram ProMaster into a suitable tiny home, we have hit the road with the goal of visiting every national park in the continental United States. After last week's episode of driving through New York into Maine, our first big stop is Acadia National Park.
Broken from the start, I am nothing more than roses at the side of a busy road. How I'm crawling for a worthy goal.
There you go.
Thanks, Ren. Successful first meal in the van. Good job, Ren. Champion chef.
Take the next right onto Anderson Street.
Our first harvest toast went really well. Definitely going to be different than the rest of them, I think, because this is more of an urban environment, kind of like industrial area of Portland, because there are a lot of breweries, which makes sense.
The sky is turning red, and I don't know if it's more bitter beautiful.
We just left Portland, Maine, and we are heading 3 hours north to Acadia National Park, which is our first national park stop of many. If you're just tuning in, we've got a lot coming for you, so make sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll take you on the journey with us. We got our annual park pass. It is official.
It was only $80 and it gets you access to all of the national parks. It's a great deal. I'm excited that we finally got our pass.
For 365 days.
Very nice.
We are now in Bar Harbor, which is a really cute town. We just drove around it. Now we're gonna get lunch, hopefully at Side Street Cafe. They've got outdoor dining. All of the campsites in Acadia are actually closed due to COVID, so we booked a campsite right outside, about 15 minutes outside of Acadia, called Mount Desert Narrows. We have an early morning tomorrow morning because we want to wake up and watch the sunrise at Cadillac Mountain, which is the highest peak along the Atlantic Ocean coast north of Brazil. Basically, I'm just doing some research now, trying to plan out what we're going to be doing while we're in Acadia. Normally, Brandon likes to be the planning guy, but since he built the van, I'm in charge of planning.
Head south.
We did not prepare for the call.
Brandon didn't even want me to bring a blanket.
I just wanted to get there.
I was like, let me just go to the back and grab a blanket. He's like, no, we don't need it. I'm so cool.
It's so cool.
We're seeing the sunrise first out of anyone in the United States.
With like 400 other people.
I'm seeing it first. The sun has risen and now we are driving on the Park Loop Road, which is a 27-mile road around the perimeter of the park. Not the entire park, but a big section of it. Along the Park Loop Road is a bunch of different spots that you could stop off at, like Thunder Hole, Jordan Pond, Sand Beach. I feel like it's a good thing to do in the morning while it's still a little chilly. See some beautiful sights along the way, like right now.
This looks really like Picto Lake in Honolulu. Just like...
Yeah, it does.
It looks really pretty. I'm happy. I don't even, Erin's been planning this, so I don't even know what we have in store, but I know it's gonna be a good day.
Our first stop on Park Loop Road is Thunder Hole. I read that it's best to go around high tide, which was at 6 a.m. this morning, so it's about 6:45 now, hoping that we get some fun, active water shots. That's why I'm bringing my rain jacket. Okay, my mistake. We were supposed to get here 2 hours before high tide. And you know what? I did read that somewhere else, but somewhere else it just said high tide. My mistake. We will come back later. But it's kind of cool to see it now when there's nobody even here. How this works is down here, there's a cave underneath this huge rock. So when the water comes in, it sucks into the cave kind of, and then it splurts out and does a big spray. And there's apparently a huge thunderclap because of it. You could hear a very small one, like that, where the air and the water is getting sucked in and pushed out. As for now, it's just a pretty view.
I was just telling Erin it's way different than any park we've been to. Like the water is the natural beauty and kind of where the water meets the land. It's beautiful. It's just different. It's cool.
That's very poignant.
Thanks. Perks of van life. We just came across this beautiful spot, so I decided let's pour some bowls of cereal and enjoy our breakfast looking at this great view alone.
This is Jordan Pond, and it's very serene, very quiet, very beautiful. It looks like a huge pond, so I don't know really what the difference is between a pond and a lake. Is it just size? Comment below if you know.
We're at the Jordan Pond house. It doesn't look like it's open yet, but really does have a beautiful view of this pond. I can see why they put the house here.
I think it's weird because we're normally not used to being up this early. Nothing's even open yet.
But there's something to be said about waking up early, and you know, the early bird gets the worm. I feel like we grabbed a couple of worms. You know, we're gonna eat well today.
Since we're in Acadia for 4 days, we could really take our time and not feel like we have to fit everything into one day. So it's just nice to come and sit here and enjoy for a little while.
We only just started, but this is one of the most beautiful runs I've already done. I hope throughout this road trip we can find more runs like this, because this is just gorgeous. Got a bit dangerous to run over here. Very rocky. It's pretty cool. They're actively rebuilding this trail as we walked over it. And I'd say it definitely needs it. Whoa.
Only one scare with a wild animal. I know it was a dog. It was somebody's pet. It was just growling at us and like would not back off.
It's fine to not put your dog on a leash, but if it's growling at somebody and not letting down, like, grab your dog. He like wouldn't grab the dog, so I just stood there. Erin had ran past, but it was definitely the most beautiful run I've ever been on. The path overall was like really nice until we got to one section where they were building these wood plank walkway and it was really thin, and we just started running on it. It was like so cool. It's definitely a little like dicey, you had to pay attention, but really cool run.
Ooh, I'm down.
Why not?
Hey Brandon, tell the camera, do you still love me?
Right now I'm a little angry with it. What'd you think of that?
So hard.
The most terrifying thing. Oh my god, my shaking all over.
It's not a race, but we'll see who wins.
Hey Ronnie, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey Ronnie. Hey Ronnie.
Our
1,000 feet, slight right onto Fox Street.
It's like our van's worst nightmare.
cobblestone streets. I mean, I'm born and raised in New York. There's a lot of things New York is known for, but fried chicken? I've never heard that.